Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Forging Indestructible Self-Discipline podcast. This is the beginning of Season 2, and it also marks the start of a new year. A new year has a way of pulling people toward motivation. Big goals, big energy, big declarations about how this is the year everything finally changes. But this podcast has never been about noise or hype. It's about strength. The kind that's built quietly, over time, and tested when no one is watching. Season 1 was about laying the groundwork, understanding discipline, recognizing our patterns, and seeing how unreliable motivation can be when it isn't supported by mental toughness. Season 2 is about fortifying that foundation. It's about developing the kind of mental strength that holds up when motivation fades, when life gets heavy, when excuses start sounding reasonable. Because motivation isn't the goal. Mental strength is. Motivation is a feeling. It comes and goes. It shows up when things are new or exciting and disappears the moment discomfort enters the room. Mental strength is what carries you forward when motivation leaves without warning. This year, I'm not interested in chasing inspiration. I'm interested in training resilience, the ability to show up tired, to act without applause, and to keep promises to yourself even when no one is holding you accountable. Every January, we're sold the same idea that a calendar flip will magically create change. But real change doesn't come from a date. It comes from what you're willing to do on ordinary days. The days that feel boring, repetitive, and unremarkable. Discipline isn't built in dramatic moments. It's forged in repetition, in consistency that doesn't look impressive from the outside, but compounds over time. If you're listening to this, hoping for a breakthrough moment, here's the truth. Breakthroughs come after the boring work, not before it. This year, instead of asking how to stay motivated, ask how to become reliable. Reliable to yourself. Reliable under pressure. Reliable when comfort is calling and discipline feels inconvenient. Mental strength isn't something you're born with. It's trained, just like a muscle. Every time you choose the hard thing over the easy thing, you strengthen it. Every time you follow through instead of rationalizing, you reinforce it. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you're forging something durable, something that doesn't collapse the moment conditions aren't ideal. Throughout this season, we're going to focus on practical mental training for real life, not theory, not slogans. We'll talk about building structure when life feels chaotic, staying disciplined when progress feels invisible, managing self-doubt without letting it run the show, and developing habits that hold up under stress. Because you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your discipline. Here's the reframe. I want you to carry this into this year. Motivation isn't something you wait for. It's something you generate through action. Action creates momentum. Momentum builds confidence. Confidence reinforces discipline. Motivation becomes a byproduct, not the spark. Instead of asking, do I feel like it today? The better question becomes, what does discipline require right now? Season 2 of Forging Indestructible Self-Discipline is a commitment to depth over shortcuts, strength over slogans, and progress over perfection. This year will test you. There will be distractions, setbacks, and moments when quitting feels logical. When those moments come, this podcast will be here to remind you that discipline isn't about being extreme. It's about being consistent. It's about holding your standards even when no one is enforcing them. So as this new year begins, don't promise yourself a perfect version of you. Promise yourself a disciplined one. Season 2 starts now. Let's get to work. Thank you for listening to the Forging Indestructible Self-Discipline podcast. I'm your host, John Fontenot. We'll see you next time.